Sits down, he's like, fuck yeah. What the fuck is this?
What tarnation? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed-up local musicians wax about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
And Haitlin.
Hello.
All right, so we got a special episode for you today. I know we haven't had a guest in a long time. You guys have been patiently waiting.
Yeah, the dickhead Snow screwed a lot of things up.
Yeah, we've had a lot of excuses for why we haven't had a guest. But we got one, and because we have a guest, we were putting Bamboozle
On hold.
So you know. I feel it's like scratching. Welcome to the ASMR podcast. But today we have Jesse Moreno from the Walking Blind podcast.
That's crazy. You can touch those buttons like that.
As he's also known as Haitlin South.
Yeah.
Haitlin South. So
Southside Haitlin.
Southside Haitlin. Let me just
No, it's fine how it was.
all right, we're good.
he even has a lighter. Right? Yeah. This is good radio for all of you listening.
No, Jesse, thank you for being here. Jesse is the camera guy, producer, everything.
I show up and play Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Okay. First, real quick, I have to give Jesse credit. I had mentioned when we first got to ATEM, I'm like, oh, it's just like playing Guitar Hero, but that was actually Jesse's joke.
Oh, was it really?
And like I was telling him when we got here, I'm like, the entire time, I'm like, I got to give Jesse credit. And I totally spaced on it. So I'm sorry. I brought you up here just to apologize.
Yeah,
You're good to leave now. All right.
So what do you want to talk to us about, dude?
Just want to see you guys' mental health. How it is.
He wanted to see what it's like in the big league.
Savannah Banana.
Yeah,
it's funny because when you told me Jesse was going to do it, I thought it was funny because I was like, Haitlin beat him to it. The last episode beat him to being like on the pod. Dude, why haven't they done an episode with you?
They have?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was on an episode before I started working with the pod. So before we had the shed in the back, we fucking I did it in the kitchen.
Dude, I'm so excited. Oh, so I'm gonna be on an episode.
Yeah.
And you're coming with me, right?
No.
I can't do this. I can't do this alone.
I'm gonna have so many notes for you.
I believe in you. I did it alone. You had to go have dinner or some bullshit like that with your family.
You were snowed in.
Yeah, I had to play family because
Can we
they were
sleep on
giving
your couch?
they were giving me shelter. As long as you're under my roof.
Cans of cold soup.
Yeah.
Shout out to the last episode. I'll do it. Did you hear the reverse shout out?
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Shout out to the last episode. Go check that out. But yeah, dude, give us all the dirt on Walking Blind.
Yeah.
That's the real reason why we brought him up here.
Do they feed you here? Do they feed you here?
Sometimes.
She feeds us,
I
actually.
get Starbucks.
Yeah.
I get liquid death.
Yeah, we got you liquid death. What the hell?
Oh.
And I bought you Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
We're not even sponsored.
She has an actual mic, which I'm really jealous of.
Just wait. We're
The Haitlin cam.
look at we
Look at those boiled hot dogs.
we love Haitlin so much that she has a mic stand and Jesse doesn't.
I feel right at home.
Because look at those arm tatties, dude.
I know, right?
Just he's gonna start cupping.
Yeah, it's just shut.
Yeah, when he mic checked, he almost fucking popped the screen.
Yeah, coming soon maybe. We put the GoPro up there because we don't have the TV. So, but it actually looked really cool. We might have a Haitlin cam.
Yeah. We stumbled on a Haitlin cam trying to get that camera to work for Jesse.
Right.
But yeah, dude, tell us how you got started with the Boys of Walking Blind.
So it all started with Alzabar, actually. His band, Torture Culture. And with them, I got to kick it. I was kicking it with their drummer before Steve and Martin. And actually, no, Martin was the original drummer, the guy that took over for Martin on live shows. I went to a show with them at the Marquise. Horrible venue. And it's funny because I met Mike and Martin the morning of at the barbershop, our friend Jake's barbershop. And then I saw him at the venue, and then we started talking, kicked it over Jameson, as it is.
Mm-hmm.
After a while,
Familiar.
right. I drank a lot back.
I think everybody at this table is pretty familiar.
Yeah. After a while, we just started kicking it even more. Me and Alzabar just kicked it a lot. Got to meet Perez and everything down there. Like, oh, we're starting a podcast. And me being the guy that I am, I would always like share their stuff. Then one time I got on their podcast. After that, they're like, hey, we want to get you to help us on the podcast because they're going to start the whole thing. And now I'm tortured every Monday. Nah, it's cool. It's an amazing experience being part of that, I haven't done that in like a minute. I used to do it for the church. But like showing up there, he's like, okay, you do this and this and this. And I was like, just tell me what button to press, man, and just like to switch cameras and all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's dope.
Sick. So in honor of the Walking Blind podcast, we're gonna do a mental health check. How do you feel about that?
So mental health check is all about.
Go for it. Start off.
So yeah, mental health check is all about checking in on your homies, seeing what you're doing, what you're not feeling. Dude, I'm fucking butchering the fuck out of this shit.
Don't worry, you got it.
Yeah, it's cool. Dude, he gives me shit because I still don't know our intro.
Oh,
This is episode 32. This is our Jonathan Quick episode.
Jonathan Quick. Shout out Jonathan Quick.
He listens every week.
What's up, Johnny? I love you.
Miss you.
I miss you so much.
Congrats on winning again. 32 episodes. I edit everyone. I still don't know the intro.
It was like episode maybe like 10 or something, and he said he still didn't know the intro. I was like, wait, are you serious? And here we are still. Like another 20 some odd episodes later. He still doesn't
that's why you guys want to get the monitors.
Yeah.
Just a
Teleprompter.
script. Yeah, teleprompter. Yeah.
He'd be like, Caitlin, make it bigger. Zoom in a little bit.
She just
It's a
does
little
the
bouncy ball and everything.
she does the Bruce Almighty thing when he's like typing.
Go fuck yourself, Jimmy. You know he reads anything that's on the teleprompter. Name that movie. It's pretty obvious. Anyways, yeah. I mean, you go first.
Me first?
Who wants to go first?
We'll let you go first. Name, medication.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your addiction?
Medication sound off.
Cymbalta.
Zoloft.
Zoloft.
It's Alexa.
With our powers combined. That was another Jesse joke.
No, yeah.
Gee.
I wanted to give you credit. I'm like, no, it's mine.
The next episode, Jesse's sitting right there.
I'm being fired.
I'm the funny guy.
Okay, I got this. It's by week, right? You're like, all right, so this week been really good, dude. Work has been. We only had a 1-day weekend, so work was a bear. But I get home, I'm like regimented, and I stuck to my regiment. Get home, work out, shower, get my stuff ready for the next day. Try to get to bed at a decent hour. Throw on a VHS, all the comforting things to get me through a long, difficult week. Making sure I'm on top of my meds. We're like med buddies. Did you take your meds today, dude? So Yeah, and just having a support group too has been helping. I mean, it helps when you work with your support group, and then the rest of it you see them every week. So yeah, doing pretty good right now.
So would you say that helping, like being around people, helps you out? You know,
Yeah,
with your
for
mental health?
certain people.
Just
Yeah,
he's looking at
I have a
me.
very small circle.
Same.
Man,
Yeah.
Caitlin, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. This week was
What? She gets to
pretty
talk
good.
about it too.
Yeah.
She gets to say too. They never asked me about my mental health. No, I'm just kidding.
that was a tear I saw rolling down his eye. I was like, it's not that hot in here, is it?
How's your mental health, Haley? Yeah.
All right,
As he's shedding a tear.
I'm fine. You're good. Keep rolling.
Jesse, how was your mental health?
Yeah.
What do you care?
Don't act like you care about me.
What?
The best part was Jesse got here before Caitlin. He was just like looking at her setup. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys really like Caitlin?"
See
And Andrew walks in. Oh God. Really walks in. Like, welcome to the big leagues.
it. I hope you know I don't think I'll ever call you.
Beardsley?
Yeah. It's because, I don't know, I have this weird thing that's like O'Brien. People call him Obi. I call him O'Brien. He's like, we're friends. You can call me Obi. And I'm like, that's weird.
It's funny that when you did our the Walking Blind, I go, so where's Beardley at? And he goes, I'm Beardley. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. That was the first time meeting him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Sure.
Dude, it's weird because we started working with a new guy. So before it was just the two of us. So I've never had to say his name at work, but now I say his name. But usually, like when you were signing your name last week, I was like,
Oh,
why,
yeah,
why
you're
does it
like,
have an A? Like it took me a second. Like in this room, you are Beardley. So I was like, why is he signing his name with an A? That's fucking weird. It's a weird looking B, buddy.
all right, Caitlin, how was your week?
Pretty good, not gonna lie. Learning those coping skills with therapy. So what
Nice.
I learned is you have to have 5 coping skills, 2 that you can do outside and cope,
Yeah.
and then I learned that you have to have at least 3 days of self-care.
Barely give myself one.
No, that needs to change.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 days. So this is considered one because I like come here. It's fun. But I generally just.
Do the Spider-Man
I
one?
can't do that. I can't read.
My pinky can't reach. But yeah, no, it's been pretty good. I went back to work, making money, getting busy. But
Make that shudder.
it's good.
Skrilla. That's Skrilla. All right, Jesse. Here's your big opportunity. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're not trying to steal anything from Walking Line. It's just, I mean, they're
It's fine.
they're freaking plastered all over.
I was coming out of my house. I'm like, I'm bringing a cup. I'm gonna get the lighter. No, fuck it. Where's the shirt at? My mental health this week has been good. Things are looking. I'm getting out of the rut that I was in for like a couple months. That was been going on. But things are. I mean, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You know. Therapy's doing good. I started not too long ago doing therapy, and I was like, "Oh shit, it works." Yeah,
It's a whole different experience once you go.
yeah. And when she was like, "So how do you feel?" I was like, "What do you care?"
What do you care, Mike?
So what'd you call me?
Or have you ever struggled telling someone like how you feel and like what
Yeah.
emotions
Yeah.
you're feeling? So like when I would check in, I'd be like, I don't know, and then they'd bring up a feelings wheel and be like, how do you feel now? Start with the middle one and then work your way on the outside.
You're like, none of these say fine.
Yeah,
Move on.
Yeah. I struggled a lot telling people like how just anything in my life, you know, whether it was having a girlfriend or having this or anything like that. And they're like, "Why don't you open up?" Because I was like, I don't want to tell you shit, you know.
I don't want you to worry.
Yeah. I don't want you to diagnose me. No, yeah, but yeah, opening up to somebody is actually pretty good. It's doing wonders for me right now because it's like, at least with the professional now, it's like, well, you're feeling this way because of this, or you missed your dad. I was like, no, you don't. No, but yeah, it's good. It's looking good. Doing some cool shit next week. Coming back to music, you know. It's crazy because if you listen to Alzabar's band Culture, they have a song and it talks about when he left, when the two mics, the song that they're both on. It talks about when he left the scene and everything that and how I felt, and I legit just like, dude, like that's how it's feeling, So I've even said it a couple of times when they talk about the projects. I was like, dude, I want to do something. Like I want to play. I want to do this, And I got behind the set this week, and I was like, dude, I fucking miss it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, everything's doing good. Everything's doing wonders,
Nice.
What about you?
Nice. How about me?
Nice.
Dude. So last episode, I finally checked in with everybody. Again, thank you. I know I had to eat a bean boozle during that heartfelt speech.
Lighten the mood.
That was pretty awesome.
But I had my doctor's appointment today, and it opened my eyes on like how much I've been suppressing shit.
Yeah.
Because he's just asking me like normal questions. Like you're asking me like, "Oh, how you doing, dude?" I'm like, "I'm alright," But it's like that's my doctor. You can't lie to your doctor.
Yeah.
Like, and not that I was lying to you. It's just I don't want you to worry.
Yeah.
He was lying.
But yeah, doctor visit went very well, and I got my first therapy appointment.
Nice.
So thanks to you for forcing me to do it. Thank you.
I thought he was blaming you for a little bit.
He's like,
You're fucking going.
no.
He's a very supportive partner.
Yeah. He's a very supportive hetero life mate. No, but yeah. So, I mean, it was a really rough week for me up until today, which is Friday. Work. Like I feel like I haven't seen this guy in a whole week.
Yeah.
I think we even talked about that. It's like, dude, I haven't talked to you at all. Like, I have so many stories to tell you.
It's been so long.
I'm like, dude, we just fucking did an hour and a half podcast.
Yeah, he called me like 6 times today.
What are you doing?
Yeah, a lot of it was pod based, but I tried. You had like 2 missed calls for me because I was super excited. Because friend of the pod, he hasn't been on. He's going to be on. Raw, buddy Raw. Shout out Raw.
Who's that?
Mr. Death.
Mr. Death.
Yeah, that is where we got these liquid deaths from. The beverages you are enjoying right now.
He hit me
Oh,
up.
he brings him? Oh.
He's like Santa Claus. He just leaves them at you.
Yeah. I remember.
He leaves them in front of your fridge, like instead of in front of your. He's like, ho, 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 ho. Yeah.
Who drank all my old milk? Take my cookies.
I was telling Raw once, I go, dude, you working at Liquid Death's like the equivalent of having your friend work at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No, I make it a point not to hit him up for water.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot. I think we were at the show, the MBR show, and somebody's like, "Oh, you still gotta give me a shirt, dude." I'm like, "Dude, are you serious?" Like, you just went up to the dude. He's like, "I haven't seen you in so long. You gotta give me a shirt." I'm like,
it's probably me. Nah.
no, but he called me today, out of the blue, and he's like, "I need a favor," and admittedly, I'm like, "Okay, he knows I have a truck now." He's gonna ask,
You're like, fuck, I never should have got that truck.
he's gonna ask me to, like, I wasn't mad, comes with the territory. It comes with the 4x4, I'm like, all right, he's gonna probably ask me to help him move furniture, and tomorrow I could do it. Sunday I can't because it's Father's Day. I'm like, all right, yeah, what's up, dude? And he's like, I need you to clear your schedule tomorrow. I'm like, oh, it's a lot of shit. We're gonna have to move. He's like, you're gonna go see Blink with me tomorrow.
Nice.
Dude, I was sitting in my truck having to cry already because it's the doctor's appointment and everything. It's okay to be in touch with your feelings and cry a little, but I almost cried.
It's okay to cry in your 4x4. For all you boys out there, just have a cry.
In the Guitar Center parking lot.
I've had
People are walking by.
those.
I'm like, they're like, oh, he's either in real trouble with his wife or he spent too much money.
People walk by, you're like, I'm just laughing so hard, I'm crying.
I feel like I have a bunch of boogers. I'm just gonna leave my nose on the mic.
No, there's no
Okay.
bats in the cave.
Thanks, babe. But yeah, he called me. I'm going to see Blink tomorrow, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I'm super excited. I wanted to make a Fuck Tom DeLonge shirt, but it's too late.
Shout out to episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, big day.
Yeah. So it went from like a really shit week to just like an amazing day. Like life changing, basically. Really, you know, if you think about it, my doctor explained it like this. You know, you said there's 5 coping mechanisms? Yeah?
Yep. Mechanism shirt.
There's 3 buckets. The way he explained it. There's medication, there's therapy,
Yeah.
and then there's health. You know, working out, all this stuff. They all need to be filled up together. You can't just do one. And I was just relying on medication, and that's why it's not working as good as it used to. So now I'm adding that second bucket. Once we get everything under control, then we're gonna start on the third one. So
Nice, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me too, because after being a teen on like Xanax and all that stuff, I told myself I didn't want to be dependent on a drug or something like that, you know. So when my my therapist was like, dude, you know, you can work out too, and I was like, fuck that noise. No, but yeah, like working out and all that stuff has done wonders, you know. Recently just started working out, so it's like it's doing great, because it's like when I get to the gym or something like that, I see all those weaklings.
yeah, when I come here and I see O'Brien lifting, I'm like, look at this weak
It's fucking
Let me
nerd.
get on the bench real quick.
Yeah.
Bro. You just fucking-
I have my 5-pound pink dumbbells. I'm a maniac.
Jazzercising.
I look back, he's standing there. I'm like, oh, fuck.
He has a Richard Simmons.
Damn, shout out to Richard Simmons.
Is he still
right?
alive?
Yes. You have a
thought he
computer.
died.
I know. But that's just a general instinct.
We all grab our phones.
Jesse?
Hey Siri. Oh shit, she woke up.
Yeah, he is. He's 74 years old.
Damn. Is he still doing workout videos?
Oh, we have the same birthday.
Oh, weird.
Nice.
Nice. What is he?
You could buy a nice shirt on their website, sharethebackline.com.
Can you really?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. It's a white tee.
Dude, I couldn't believe it when he sent it to me. He didn't tell me about this at all. He sends me a screenshot.
He just sent you the bill. Just
Yeah. Was you immortalize one of O'Brien's most famous flubs or something when you're talking to a pretty girl?
Or guy. Or pretty guy.
It's happened.
All right, so we talked a little bit about it. You know, you drumming and stuff.
yeah.
I think we're pretty much close on, like, at least us three. I don't know about Haitlin over here, Miss Katy Perry.
Yeah.
But as far as like the style of music, I think we all like the same stuff. You know, like what are some of your influences? Like,
Well, for me, it was always. Well, I started off with Christian, and
I'm sorry to cut you off, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos of, you know, Christian drummers, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah, I'm not one of those.
but like you start to look into it, and it's just a whole different scene.
Yeah.
Like, and there's millions,
Yeah.
millions, hundreds of millions, probably. You know,
And it's like a very judgmental scene, I believe. The Christian, because it's like, you know, if you're playing for a church, you can't play loud, you can't play as hard, you know, and so it's like they give you. That's why me and my brother got kicked out, you know, because we were like,
Too punk rock.
yeah, yeah. There's a video, and I'm like, I wasn't playing guitar. I was faking guitar, but I was like fucking riffing. Yeah,
Fucking Marty McFly.
yeah. I got
You
one
know
foot
that
in
new
there.
sound you're looking for?
Check this out.
Yeah. And so they told us after they're like, hey, you can't be playing that you know that rock shit basically. And I was,
They cursed.
huh?
They cursed.
Well,
I said rock shit.
they
I'm paraphrasing here.
yeah, they said that we couldn't play any rock stuff. You know, that it was too heavy. That, you know, that we're feeding into our flesh and shit like that. You know,
That's
so
crazy.
yeah.
I know that there's like Golden Springs. They turn it into like I think Friday nights. It is.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
youth night.
Whosoever's night, and they have like all the old like Papa Roach got saved, and he played there. What is it? Head from Korn went there.
Oh, yeah,
They played
yeah.
there, and they do like more of the hardcore scene.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the pastor's son basically was like, I don't believe in, like you said, playing in the flesh
Yeah.
and then doing that
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah.
just human and this is what
I
we
legit
like.
I got rebuked once because I was playing heavy.
Now you're starting to throw big words around.
Okay,
You're
so-
taking
so-
it as disrespect.
I don't
So-
understand it, so I'm gonna take him
so-
as disrespect.
Rebuking is like casting out demons and shit like that, you know. So I was playing like a simple rock beat, you know, and they were like, "Oh, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus." While I was playing drums, and I'm like, "Are they doing it to me?"
You're like, yeah, rebuke. I'm rebuking.
And then
He has no
I
idea
stopped
what-
playing, and they're like, "It worked! It worked!" I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
You're like, let me tone it down just a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. But no, yeah. I mean, in the Christian scene, being a drummer in the Christian scene, and like, you know, playing rock and all that stuff, like I said, there is a lot of judging. You know, as much as I want to say no, they don't judge you. They're all about you. No. There's always going to be that one person. You know, whether they do it to your face or not. You know, so that was a big thing for me leaving. You know.
It's funny because the more you know, you say like they might not do it to you. I think the Christians are the only one that will do it to your face.
Yeah.
Like you need Jesus. You
Yeah,
know, it's like
yeah.
like in our scene, people talk shit all the time about
Yeah.
your band, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about all the times I've been rebuked. 'Cause that's what that means.
did a lot of drinking.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out to the conversation we had before.
Yeah, but not talking shit about like the Christian thing. There's a lot of good things about it. It's just there was a lot of the bad outweighed for me, you know. So that's why for me it was like better off just to start my own path and just, you know, do my own thing after, you know.
And that's when you started listening to metal.
No, dude, I was I was doing it while I was in church, you know. It's funny, you guys know about my age already, but it's like I started off listening to Panic at the Disco as that was like my first
Yeah.
yeah. And then
I got a story about Panic that I'm not going to mention on the podcast.
but my brother showed me them, and then I learned of Fall Out Boy, and then I found out that who was it? There was an artist that was Christian that actually got to play on the same bill as like Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy or whatever it was, and I was like, we can intermingle, we can like I can actually meet them and this and this because at the time my brother was touring and all that stuff, so when I'd go with him, I'd be like, there might be a chance I can see, you know, Panic or this or this. I never saw them. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
That's how Beartooth is. Beartooth
Oh,
is
yeah.
considered Christian.
Yeah. But for me back then, it was like finding out that Reliant K was Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what? They're Christian?
Or what's the other one? Starts with an S.
The Killers.
No. They are.
They're Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw TikTok. I got
And
that from
Muse.
TikTok. If they're like the biggest.
And Muse?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I remember when I found out As I Lay Dying was Christian.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to have his
And
wife
then,
killed.
yeah.
He was rebuking her.
They got real dark.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because my glasses are fucking up. No, but yeah, I mean, finding out certain bands were Christian and everything, that was kind of like crazy for me too. You know.
I thought it was just me.
I'm in shorts too and fucking dying.
I fucked up wearing a Pro Club, dude.
I'm wearing, I'm wearing a Carhartt.
Yeah.
The heavy duty.
Carhartt's are on.
Carhartt, if you want to sponsor this podcast,
I got Carhartt socks. I got Carhartt underwear. I got Carhartt shoes. I got Carhartt hoodies. I got Carhartt shirts.
there's $600 worth of Carhartt in this room, and only Beerly is wearing Carhartt.
And it's only a shirt.
Carhartt, I want some overalls, please.
I actually
Please.
bought a set of overalls for work, and like the first day I went to go pick up like a welding rod, and all I heard was I was like, "You're
You were this was
lying." Yeah,
God,
I was like,
that's
"You're
up.
lying."
Just don't buy Walmart pants, dude. 'Cause
Yeah, one of the
dude.
hard way.
Yeah,
3 times.
3 times. He's like the way he exclaims too. Like I know exactly what happened. He's like, "Fuck!"
That happened to me at work. I hiked up a dog, and I was like, "Guys, I'm going to put the dog away after." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "My pants just ripped off. They're run to Target."
And then you walk out backwards.
Yeah.
Squeaking like SpongeBob. Christian fucking. I can't probably say those 2 words in the same. I was like, Christian fucking rock, dude.
Ah.
It reminds me of that King. Did you watch that King of the Hill episode where Bobby gets into like the Christian youth group and they're all into like Christian rock and stuff, and then Hank Hill says one of the most iconic lines is, "You're not making Christianity better. You're making rock worse." It's so fucking good.
Yeah, but if you don't believe me, look up the Killer's lyrics, dude. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside, I think, is
Yeah.
like it's actually. I thought it was always about like, him being.
Because they're from Vegas
Yeah.
too, right? Aren't they? It's sex
They
strips.
brought on the Rapture with those Mormon crickets.
Yep.
It was- the Killers did it.
No, those are the aliens, dude.
Aliens, yeah.
Don't worry,
Well,
we're
did
gonna.
you? No, I don't open that can of worms.
can of
Not
crickets?
yet. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Don't worry, we got something special planned. It's another death clause, but we're not gonna tell you when it's happening.
I know.
Next episode.
I rebuke you.
Damn it.
With
the liquid.
Did you guys see the video that they said about Liquid Death has a witch cast a spell over the cans before they get shipped out?
Nice.
Yeah, there's a video of a lady's like, "Can you believe that Liquid Death admitted to this?" And I was like, "Do you guys not know what marketing is?"
I sold my soul to Liquid Death for a free case.
I'll sign it right now.
No, you actually go on their website. And, like,
Yeah.
well,
This is like in the beginning, right?
when I first got into Liquid Death,
2020.
Cool.
Like Monster in 666.
Oh, yeah.
look at this is an OG Liquid Death box.
It's vintage.
This is vintage. Look at there's nothing on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
This is OG. So
Put it on offer up, too.
My friend gave it to me.
no, I bought it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No.
This is before Raw even before it was a pipe dream. 2019, baby.
Water pipes. Dude, it's really opening. Speaking of can of worms, it's that whole marketing thing, like the satanic panic. We had an whole episode where I could not stop talking about the devil.
Oh yeah, the devil
Dude,
face.
I
super
fucking
handsome
love
and
that
sexy. Yeah.
Like Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. Turn that into a beat.
Don't tempt me, bro.
And then like Kiss, and then there was when the new what's that movie with the witches,
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, when that came out, and someone was like, oh, they cast a spell through the screen and this and that.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
it's real.
Yeah.
They're real witches, and
If you're just listening, you probably hear my eyes roll.
I heard it. It was like,
Oh my god,
That was a horrible song.
dude! That
It's like a wet willy. Yeah, sticking your finger in your ear.
the episode
oh,
of
Wet
the,
Willie. It's like a throwback.
the episode of The Simpsons when Homer gets eye surgery. Oh my god!
That's what. When I made that sound, I was like, "What is it?"
Oh,
was like,
dude,
it
I
reminded me of
I
something.
cannot watch that episode because he doesn't put the eye drops in, so his eyes just like crust over.
Oh,
Damn.
He was
Did you
telling
eat a
me
bean?
this. He was telling me this, and I looked it up. I was like, "This one," and he almost jumped out of the truck.
Oh, no.
It's so bad.
But yeah,
so bad.
that's what it sounded like. Don't do it. Don't look it up.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
look
look
it
it up.
I was
You
going
should
to.
look it up. Look it up. Comment down below on how gross that is.
Yeah, it's almost like trypophobia for me. Like the way you reacted to it.
It's so gross.
Google trypophobia if you
No,
haven't
don't do
already.
that. You're gonna unlock something that you never knew you had. Don't do it.
All your fans now.
It's like, you know what? I'm unsubscribing from this.
He's like, "What happened?"
This podcast was so cool until they started talking about it.
And then he said trypophobia.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sell off your VHS collection to pay for all the gear. Even though you're working, it's fucking hot in here. We gotta figure out something for an AC.
Is it still hot in here?
Yeah.
You want to turn the fan on?
You should buy a shirt though, so we can buy an AC for this room. ShareTheBackline.com.
I do need some sound.
Hey, that's good. That's perfect.
I still can't get over there. Let you touch those buttons.
Yeah. So us in Walking Blind, we have almost an identical setup. Probably the same size room too. Ours is just a little taller.
Yeah.
That's the first thing Jesse said. He's like, "Oh, it's much smaller in here."
Yeah. You said the same thing about our
I do.
about Mike's studio.
But yeah, it's like we have the same mixer, same switcher, and everything.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get to touch the buttons like Caitlin does.
I can touch them. I just can't do them on the podcast. so.
Daniel.
She sends a request,
Yeah.
dude, and I'll-
I got this one. This is my favorite.
Damn, Daniel.
They actually listen to your ideas.
Yeah. I get so I
kidding.
get to put in my input.
Listen, Mike
Unless
and Mike.
it's this one, that's like, you know what? I think we should build a castle up in here, and then Andrew will be like, nah.
And then I'll tell Caitlin, "Hey, can you build me a castle?"
When you were younger, did you ever build a fort?
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. That's dumb.
so stupid.
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding.
What were you gonna say to Mike and Mike?
We didn't know it was gonna be become such an indictment.
No.
Next week's guest is gonna be Jesse again because he's never gonna want to leave. I'm just kidding. We love you boys.
I love you guys too.
As you look away, I love
I'm just realizing now we treat Caitlin way we treat Caitlin way too well.
Shut up.
Wow.
Give me that mic.
The only thing
I have two mics.
we have an AC.
I have two
That was the only
headphones.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no the houses up here don't have AC.
Really?
Well, I mean, if they
Is
can
this
buy
a
them.
fucking UK, dude?
They only have heating.
Yeah, only heating and fireplaces.
My,
it's
my
always 10
previous
degrees
question
cooler up
still
here.
stands. Is this the UK?
I think it's the lighting that's doing it. I'll turn it on.
Turn it on.
Yeah? All right, guys. You're going to hear a buzzing.
It should be all right.
I mean, we kept it on for almost the whole episode one time. We're fine.
Oh, for the one we did, huh?
Yeah.
No, well,
Was it?
Yeah.
no, yeah. But there was another.
We're gonna replace that fan.
With what?
Another fan, dude.
Oh.
I love your face. Oh, what?
What?
We're just airing all our dirty laundry here on this podcast, and Jesse's over here taking notes. Guys, you should see what they
Yeah.
do over there.
They have a loud fan. They have
No AC. I mean, I love you guys. I don't need a mic. You
Yeah.
guys have AC.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't want to talk.
So let's get back to you, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you talked about the Christian music and stuff, but once you got out of that, like, what were some of your early influences? Like, because you came in here and you saw that Minor Threat album.
Yeah,
you're like,
actually, you know what? That's a recent one. Them and Rancid, because I never was really into punk. I was never into like ska and all that stuff. But I had a thing for like trumpets and like, you know, a horn section. I always liked live. You know, that's why I can't get into like electronic music, you know, EDM and all that stuff, because I'm a sucker for like, you know, a trumpet doing something cool, or like you know.
I know what we're listening to on the way back down.
Yeah. Yeah. So like our buddy Justin from Codename Rocky, his band is like mostly what I play now, because of like how they sound and everything like that. But yeah, but like my early influences were honestly just it was purely emo, dude. It was just Taking Back Sunday, My Chemical Romance. Who else? I was like blinking out real quick. Yeah, but just a bunch of
Hawthorne Heights, all that.
Hawthorne Heights, you know, stuff like that. You know,
It's my jam.
Yellow Card, you know, stuff like that. That was always.
Because how old were you when that stuff came out?
So I was back. No, I'm just kidding. I started listening to them when I was like 6 or something like that.
God damn it!
I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when the second Hawthorne Heights album came out.
Yeah, see, but like that was because like for me it was like my brother would listen to them. So and then you know how YouTube would keep your history. Well, it still does, but like I'd go on my brother we all shared a computer, so I'd go on the history and be just like, okay, this song. Oh, this is how you spell memory from thanks for your memory from like Fall Out Boy. And so yeah. And so
Sharing a computer.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The family computer.
Yeah, the family computer.
Holy dude, I lost a really good friend because we shared a computer. And so for you young folk,
This is gonna be good.
you used to have to you had to choose if you wanted to go on the internet or you wanted to use a house phone.
Oh yeah.
Dial up, baby.
Yeah.
So my dad was in that mindset, I think, and then we finally got DSL. It's like probably paying I don't know how much, but for like 50 megabytes or something. So it was a little bit quicker, and he didn't type a house phone, so it was cool. Went to Best Buy, bought a new computer. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get to like chat
We went
with
to
my
Best
friend.
Buy? Damn, you guys were rich. We went to Fry's.
Yeah.
I went to Circus City.
CD.
I worked at Circle CD.
Or Radio Shack when it was open.
Vamos al Radio Shack.
Vamos a crazy Gideon.
Yeah. ¿Dónde vamos? Para el freeze.
Shout out Crazy Giddy.
So we bought a new computer, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be able to talk on AIM with all my friends. And they like gave me a time limit. You can't use all the internet. I'm like, what? Like it's unlimited, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's an ocean. It's an ocean of internet, baby.
And just one day, one of my friends got online and sent me a message. And I'm like, oh, dude, I got to get off. And he just went off on me, dude. He's like, every time I get on, you're getting off. Like, do you not want to talk to me in this?
Yes,
Like,
I don't want to
sorry,
talk
dude, I got to get off. My dad's getting mad at me. He's like,
He wants to call my uncle.
He's like calling court. He's gonna call my uncle in Mexico.
I remember as a kid, my mom would send me to the store, walking to the store, to get her a card for her to call El Salvador. And I'd be like, can I get a card for El Salvador? Which one do you want? And I'm like, oh, shit.
it's like they're all the same, but they're different colors.
Yeah, there's the one with the little chili peppers.
Yeah. That was the one she would get. Yeah. And it was like,
Picking a scratcher. You're like, let me get that one.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll give me extra minutes.
and she would be like, come talk to your aunt. I was like, I'm going to talk to her.
Dude, that is the worst. Like, you walk in and it's like, oh, aquí está.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And then
hola, tía.
I'd always get the, hey, ¿cómo estás, bo? And I'm like, how do you say good? Oh, bien.
Wait, you don't speak Spanish?
No, I did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's just back then. That was
Not same. I'm a no song kid.
no sabo. Yeah,
No Nintendo.
no Nintendo. Yeah.
Yo sabe muy poquito. No, I don't speak Spanish like that.
I'm teaching him road rage in Spanish. So.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
So I'll know road rage and how to order food in Spanish. And
He mixes them up. Dame un taco, hijo de la gran pu-
How would you like? No,
déjame paz, güey.
I remember I fucked with my friend once because he was like trying to order tacos, and I go, hey dude, he was like, he was very southern, so he was like, well, what do I order? And I was like, say dos tacos de piña, and he comes up, he goes, give me dos tacos de piña, and the guy looks at him, and I was like, es lo que quiere. So he sees him going to the rotisserie or whatever it's called, the meat, and he sees him going up to the pineapple and starts cutting off, and he goes, con todo? He goes, what does that mean? He goes, with everything. He goes, sí, and he puts salsa, cilantro, all that
On
shit
the pineapple?
on the pineapple.
That sounds like your kind of taco.
Yeah. I'm like, tell me more.
He gets him.
Slower,
He
please.
gets him, and he sits down. He's like, fuck yeah. What the fuck is this?
What tarnation?
But it's dope because I mean being white and knowing Spanish is kind of an advantage, you know. So like, I hear a lot of shit talking sometimes. Like I had like Spanish teachers talking shit to me, and I'm like, I know what you're saying.
Like, just you wait.
Yeah, I once went off on somebody like that. He was talking shit to me in Spanish, and then I cussed him out, and he's like, "Oh shit, you know Spanish?" And I'm like, "No shit."
That happened to my friend. We went to Mount Sac and we played soccer together. There was people who were speaking Mandarin in the
Oh, I
the
want to
escalator,
learn that language.
and
Yeah.
she is fluent, but she's super Hispanic.
Yeah.
And they were just like talking about her and how she looked, and she was like, I didn't say anything inside of the elevator. She's like, and I waited until I left, and they were like, oh no, we weren't talking about you. I'm so sorry. She goes, sure, and she just walks away.
That sounds like every TikTok on like nail salons and stuff.
Yeah. My mom would take me to a nail salon. I was like, I want to learn this language so I can know if they're talking shit about me.
I saw one.
That's the main reason.
It's the only
for
reason
learning
why.
a new culture. I got you.
I think my brother and sister once learned French, and I learned like a little bit of French off of them. And I'm like, yeah. Jaffa, motherfuckers. Which means I'm hungry.
Dude,
That's a good one to know.
That's all you need. It's like, my new goal in life is to learn like how to order food in every language.
I'm hungry. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Where's the bathroom? And where's the library?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Dude, my dad told me recently too that happened to him where he said something in Spanish. He didn't realize the person spoke Spanish. He was working at a gas station when he first moved here, and it was raining. And he was like, he said in Spanish, like, "Look at this idiot! You don't have an umbrella?" Because he was walking through the rain, and then the guy was like, "No, es que se me olvidó." I forgot my dad. I was like, "Oh shit!" He called him an idiot. And then when he was playing pro soccer in Mexico, he played for Atlas. There was a guy from Brazil. So he thought he just spoke Portuguese.
Brazilian.
He was, yeah. He thought he spoke Brazilian. Yeah. How many is a Brazilian? No, but he didn't have like cleats or whatever. My dad was like, "Look at this idiot! Look at his shoes. He doesn't have cleats." And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of some old like the same fucking thing." Like he forgot him like on his trip over or whatever. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I remember in New York, I was talking shit about a guy that spoke. He was like Italian or something like that. And I started speaking Spanish to my friend, but talking shit about him. And he goes, I can understand you, right? We're not that far off. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you can pick up a lot. Obviously, any Latin-based language, you can pick up a lot of what they're saying. So when we go to Disneyland, my mom like listens to the chisme of like Italian and French, and she's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "I get it."
She's just eating popcorn. She's
Like,
no, maybe.
Drinking a Diet Coke. Eating Pringles. Shout out to the last episode.
Paparazzi.
All right, I see why they don't let me touch those buttons.
No, we actually requested.
Yeah. That's the code word is shout out.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna walk in on Monday. He's like, check this out.
Yeah, I went through all of them once at the end of the podcast, and I was just going through each one of them. And Mike's like, "Yeah, we don't do that here."
You want that shit? Take it up the mountain.
Take that shit off the mountain. That shit off the mountain.
You know, I actually learned the sign for "fuck them kids" and "fuck you too." So it's fuck
That's a good-
them kids and fuck like you and then two.
Oh my god.
Same.
Man,
And then this is bitch. Bitch. This could be shit. Or this could be shit.
this is like
This
bullshit.
bullshit. Bullshit. The horns.
That's not real. Is that one real?
Yes, this is real.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Look, it's a bull, dude. He's shitting.
This means you're homie.
And he's shitting.
Yeah, I get it. It's good radio. Let's just do an entire episode in sign. And we still put out the audio version.
You watch the pod.
All you do is-
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing I know in
listen to
sign
that
language is like dolphin, which is
This is dog. A dog. Cats.
I thought this was dog.
Yeah, this is dog.
No. I can't even do that.
Dude, that video you showed me of the hand puppets, the shadow puppets.
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I hate the internet because it just shows you how good people can get at
Certain things.
everything.
Yeah.
There will always be someone better at something than you.
Yes.
Like
It's
podcasts.
very common with me.
Yeah.
So much shit.
Like, I just follow a bunch of drum accounts to torture myself.
What they say, how do you practice? I just listen to Polyphia and cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just crying, like waiting, just naked, waiting for the water in the shower to get hot. Crying, watching drum videos.
Yeah.
I'll never
I
be
can
this
just imagine
good.
that with like Pepe the Frog. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just so sad.
Yeah. Now, like talking about that, like I started recently getting into like lumberjack competitions. Have you seen them?
Yes.
have you seen the Hot Lumberjack? Because you popped up on our For You page.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but he's out there in the middle.
Yes.
I don't want to
I've
say his
seen
name
it.
because then I.
That's my fault. I'm sorry, guys.
He's just chopping wood.
Yeah.
You know, take off his shirt.
Yep,
Yeah.
his suspenders. Take them off.
Yeah.
Which you were showing me though.
Yeah.
I was like, why do I know this? You.
And then he went home and started watching it himself.
He's like, forget the hot grandmas.
I'm tired of crying in these drum videos.
I need to change it up.
Tired of
Split
crying
the
to
wood.
America's Got Talent.
And then you showed me the dude that can split wood with his bare hands. Is that the same guy?
I don't think so. You know, it's very interesting. Like those lumberjack challenges are cool, but my favorite are like the knife ones where they're cutting rope.
Oh
and
yeah.
cutting a tennis ball and shit.
Have you seen the Netflix one?
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, so you know like gun competitions and stuff,
Yeah.
where you have to go through a course
Like
and
a-
see how fast you can.
Yeah, where they.
Yeah.
And then you start
And they start shooting
doing
close
fucking
range,
John Wick
all that
shit?
shit. Yeah.
Well, they have one for knives, so people make their own knives.
Yeah.
And like,
Wait, hold on. They also make their knives?
Yeah.
It's like that show, Forged in the Fire. Forged in the Fire.
forged in fire.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
So it's like a competition where they go around
Stabbing shit?
like cutting shit, like cutting like rope and like rope that just suspended.
Yeah, like
and then,
thick rope that's just hanging down. If your knife's sharp enough, you can cut it. You have to like cut it like 3 times.
And is it also like an obstacle course?
Yeah.
kind of?
Oh,
Yeah.
like-
You're not jumping over
Yeah,
shit, but
you're walking around everywhere, but like you have to go around like cutting a 2x4, you know, like splitting a 2x4 and all that shit.
So they're running with knives?
That doesn't sound
It's not a safe sport.
No, we can't run with scissors. Knives are okay.
Knives. Yeah, there's a line.
One of my favorite vines ever is it's some kid running by a pool and the mom's like,
Is that a knife?
Hey, what do you got there? A knife.
Yeah.
He's just running with a knife by the pool. Dude.
It's a knife.
Yeah, and the mom goes, no, right?
Yeah, a knife.
That kid's probably doing really well in the competition now.
Yeah.
He's running the fuck out of it with a knife.
Have you seen those firemen one too?
Have you seen the Chinese and Japanese firemen?
Are those the ones where they
Oh,
like
where
stack
they're
the
like,
ladders?
yeah.
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 Those are
I saw.
I want to get. Huh? That's how good I want to get on the ladder when we get to work.
fucking-
Can you imagine? I set it
I
up and you
pictured
jump
it in
over
my
my
head.
shoulders. Get on the ladder, then I jump over your shoulders.
all the boys are like, why are they playing leapfrog?
Yeah, we haven't even left the ground.
No, my turn. Do you watch my shoulder? It's bad. So. God damn. You put on weight?
You guys are up there. Fuck the cameras.
No, man.
No man.
Ring, Progresso.
Ah, you got me. I told you guys I was tired. You guys were taking the lead on this episode. No, but I did want to ask, what are your what are you listening to now?
So
Like, give us your top 5 bands. No,
Shit.
top 6, and then you got to kill one.
Yeah.
fuck.
Caitlin style.
Okay, so no bright. No, I'm kidding. No, close your eyes.
Okay. Oh, wait.
No.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Mental notes. All right, I'm looking at the.
I saw her episode and I was like, I gotta have these like ready.
I know. I was thinking, I was like, should I ask him first so he can have them ready?
I was not ready. I like thought about it too,
I told
and then
you
I
first.
know, and I was like not ready because I just went through it, and then like the more that I listened to my music, I'm like, oh, I could have said this, I could have said that.
I'm gonna
I
cheat.
listen to like the same 6 songs every day.
I know.
I listen to my music on shuffle. I just let it play.
So it's like,
Same.
so the band Close Your Eyes. I have to say the band. The Classic Crime. River Rats.
Dude, he told me a funny story about river rats.
Oh yeah.
Because we were supposed to record tomorrow. But I was taking into consideration that, Caitlin over here has to work Sundays.
Over here.
So I didn't want to, I didn't want to have you come up here because it's late tonight. If we go later, then you have to wake up for work. At least
It's
tomorrow.
fine.
Yeah, I know you're young, but he's younger than you. He's always the youngster.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I figured. The music that you were talking about earlier, like that's what I listened to. Middle school. Was
Yeah,
straight
that's why I
that.
asked him, and he said 6. I was like, God damn it! I was
Yeah.
just like fucking Matt Damon turning into old Matt Damon and fucking Saving Private Ryan. He told us outside of Chain Reaction,
Yeah.
and I was like,
That biker boy?
yeah,
The biker
The
club?
biker
yeah,
bar.
the Anaheim Biker Bar. Yeah, I just fucking. Aged.
I knew it. I knew it too when you guys said they serve alcohol now. It's like, oh fuck, don't say by your age.
Fuck, they're gonna start talking about age.
What's my age again? What's my age again?
How much younger?
Yeah.
No, he's a year younger.
A year younger.
Oh, a year.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's like the same.
Well,
music.
anyways, sorry to cut both of you off. I
Yeah.
see. I just cut you off. You feel right at home?
All right,
So
shut
anyways.
up, Jesse, shut up.
No. No. So we were supposed to record tomorrow, and I had to hit Jesse up. I'm like, hey, can you come up? He's like, yeah, for sure.
He's like, yeah, I'm young.
And then he's like, I guess right after, right?
Yeah, when we were getting Starbucks. Yeah.
No.
Oh, when they
Yeah.
asked me, yeah, it was actually before you hit me up. Yeah.
Oh, see, he canceled plans for us, dude.
What?
Yeah.
He was supposed to go see River Rats.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to now.
Yeah, no, we're recording tonight.
Yeah,
Let's go see him tomorrow.
Yeah, so they're playing in Fontana, I believe. And my buddy was like, dude, River Rats is playing. And I've always listened to them just through my phone. I've never seen them live. So I'm like, and I got to meet their drummer once, but at the same time, it was just like a high and by thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, dude, River Rats are playing. They're playing with, Cold Cuts or something like that. And I go, well, oh, shit, when is it? And he goes, oh, it's on Saturday. I'm like, fuck, I can't go, man. He goes, why? I go, I agreed to do my friend's podcast. And he goes, but like after? And I'm like, you don't know how these podcasts go. But yeah, I was fully committed to that. And then when he texted me, because I got home from work and then I knocked out. And then I see his text and I'm like, dude, sorry, I just saw your text. He goes, that's not fine. And I text my friend, I can go.
Dude, he did the weirdest thing. He called me on Instagram.
Because I don't have your number.
Yeah. I never had that happen before.
I thought that was only so people can hit it by accident and then send a message. My bad.
Yeah. He called me on Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This is an
It's
accident,
the
right?
young kids. But that's what it is. That's what they do when they can't get a hold of you.
It's not that younger.
Yeah.
I mean, we're almost 10.
Pulling rank over here.
Yeah,
Like, you
serio.
kids.
Jesse,
can
I'm almost
finally-
10 years old.
You whippersnappers.
Finally
Yeah,
Kids on your skateboards.
What month is your birthday in?
July.
Me too.
Yeah,
What day?
21st.
Ooh, I'm 12.
That's 21st reversed.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's simulation theory. This is why we're living in a simulation, people.
We are sucking.
All the frogs
You think this shit's a coincidence?
We're taking America back, people.
The frogs. They're turning the frogs gay.
Liquid death is from the devil.
Yeah.
It's the devil's urine.
I remember I brought a candle once to my mom. She's like, no, that's not in my house. I'm like, I'm tatted. Yeah.
Dude, I remember getting my first tattoo. And my I had to try to hide it from my grandma for the longest. She's like, don't you ever get tattoos? Like, how was that conversation, dude?
With my mom,
Yeah.
I lasted a week. I was 18, and I went to go do my first tattoo, which
So it was just a couple years ago?
yeah, pretty much. Look, Mike.
Last week, you got my first tattoo.
Yeah. So it was the bear, right? And I had which was the way I thought about it. My brother already has a tattoo, and I'm like, I'll get a tattoo, but he has his on his chest, which you can totally hide. I went, fuck it, let's do it on my arm. So I had to wear flannels for a full week. In the
July
middle,
rolled
in
around.
the summer, yeah. So I remember it was Sunday, and I buttered up my mom because I took her out to eat a macaroni grill, and when she went to the restroom, my aunt went to the restroom with her too, or something like that. My sister was next to her, and I'm like, hey, check this out. She's like, because it was still fresh. She goes, is it fake? I'm like, no, it's a real tattoo. She goes, you're fucked. Like my mom got pissed off on my sister when she pierced the top of her ear. So, and it's not to say that my mom's religious, because she's not in any way. It's just in El Salvador, when you have tattoos, you're a pandillero.
Yeah.
You're MS-13, Barrio 18, you know, that's what you're considered. If I go right now, they'll pick me up, you know. Not literally, because
I mean, we're in the same boat, buddy. No one's picking us up.
But
Strong motherfuckers
Yeah.
down there.
goddamn third country. But yeah, I remember we got home and I was like, hey mom, I gotta tell you something. She goes, what? I was like, I should probably just show you. And I took out my flannel and I showed it to her. She goes,
She's like, I knew this day was coming.
yeah. She got the steel wool and just fucking no, but because
On a fresh one?
yeah, dude. The scariest thing that the reason why we never had piercings growing up as much. Well, I had my ears pierced, but I took them out every time I went home, and I didn't know that they closed that when they were fresh. But
You pierce it every day.
yeah, but the reason why we never did piercings or anything like that was because my mom would tell us a story of her sister, where my cousin had snake bites, or spider bites, I think, or something like that, and my aunt literally ripped them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn.
Picture that. And so we never did anything. And then when I started doing construction when I was 16, right? So I was working up, had money and everything. I was getting paid $10 an hour, but I was still making money, you know?
16, that's a fortune, dude.
Yeah. And so when I was 18, I was now in the big leagues, $20 an hour and shit like that, you know? And so I was like, my bills are paid, which was my phone bill and my car insurance and some shit like that. And I was like, this is done. I'm making good money. And I was like, I can fucking do what I want, you know?
I'm a man, Mom.
And then I got it done, and my mom was like, look, she goes, you got it done. I can't fucking tell you shit, right? But at the same time, you're old enough to now, you know, understand right from wrong and this, which is that's fucking wrong. So she's like, stop wasting your money on stupid shit. And then I got this one after.
You're like, this was not stupid.
Yeah.
This was not stupid.
And then when I moved to this arm, she's like, what do you, I was like, dude, I got my brother's like signature on it, you know? And she's like, why? You see him every day. And I'm like, no, I don't. But yeah, I mean, she wasn't very happy about it, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather be straight up with her than hide it and everything like that. Because, you know, my mom was always understanding, like when I told her about me smoking weed and everything, she was like, what do you need it for? You know? Yeah. I used to. I don't do it anymore, Mom.
Chuga del diablo.
We moved on. We upgraded. Jesus. But yeah, she didn't react as crazy as I thought she was going to. You know, I legit thought she was gonna flip a table or something like that. But, you know, she's always been pretty cool about me opening up about her and stuff like that. You know, she was never like, you're gonna go to hell. This and this. No, she was never like that. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Like how. Well, I mean, it's similar, just like the old school parents. Your parents got to be younger than my parents. Right?
Well, no. My mom's
80.
60. 60.
Yeah, still younger.
Still younger?
But just like because you know, my mom's the same way. She's like not super like she grew up Catholic, and try to get us to go to church every once in a while.
I didn't have a choice. Yeah,
but that was the thing too. Like she wasn't super religious, but the tattoo thing was the same.
Yeah.
In Mexico, it's like you were a criminal, you've been to jail, you were in gangs and stuff like that. If you had tattoos, and still to this day, and it's fucking cool that your older brother took that bullet before you.
Well, nobody knew that he had a tattoo. I only knew because.
Oh shit! He was able to keep it a secret.
Well, because he moved out. Yeah. So he got a compass, right? And I think we were going to El Salvador that time, and I was a whippersnapper. So I told my sister when I'm in El Salvador.
It's like a week ago.
I told my sister when I was in El Salvador, I'm gonna get a tattoo in El Salvador because I was rolling with my cousin and we were like fucking going around everywhere. And so
in gangs.
Well, he is. He was. He's a part of MS-13. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
But yeah, no. I told my sister never did anything, never bit the bullet out there in El Salvador, and then years after I got these and everything like that. But I remember my argument was gonna be, well, Christian has tattoos. I was gonna throw him right under the bus. So the one person that we haven't told anybody yet is my dad. My dad does not know that we have tattoos.
Still?
Yeah. Well, he knows. Yeah, he knows that I have tattoos. He knows that I have tattoos. You know, and he thinks they're stupid. You know. I'll tell you guys why after. But he's like, that's dumb. Like, why would you get tattoos? Like, what do you need tattoos for?
Cool, Dad. Look at this fucking pizza slice, bro.
Look at this dagger, Dad.
I told him,
look at this heart that looks like a teddy bear, Dad. Fucking Winnie the Pooh, bro.
I was explaining this one to him, and I go, it's because my nickname was also, and I don't want to go back to who I was. That's why there's a dagger in there. And he goes, just don't go back. Yeah. But like, yeah, my brother, nobody knows yet that my brother has tattoos, which he doesn't really give a fuck.
That shit's eating me alive.
My
pizza slice, Dad.
I got it because it actually has meaning.
Yeah.
There's a video of my daughter.
She was eating the pizza slice once.
No, it was just me and her, and I put the pizza on the stove, and she walks by. She's like, "I love you, pizza."
You're like, God,
don't ever tell my dad that story. He'll knock it down.
what about me?
Yeah, so that's I need. I'm gonna get a little bindle of TNT for my boys and put their names and stuff. But I do want to get this one fixed. So if anybody wants to sponsor it,
If anybody wants to get their tattoo on this podcast, you should get tatted on the podcast.
I'm gonna get Del Taco to sponsor this podcast and tattoo it right here, dude.
Del Taco.
Why would you do that to yourself?
This Del Taco's delicious.
It's disgusting.
Listen, dude.
I reached that point where I can't stop laughing.
What? Hey, Mo. What are we at?
Cut to his
We're
camera.
at
Cut to his camera.
1 hour and 12 minutes.
He needed me alive.
Dude, O'Brien put in a bunch of work. I didn't work today, so I mean, I'm fresh.
Same.
You Fedesco?
Took my boys for a walk this morning. Went to the doctor's. Made an appointment. Cried in the parking lot. I'm good to go, baby. But I can tell you're fucking tired.
Discovered something new about myself.
No, I'm good. I've always wanted.
Today, Junior.
That's all, folks. No, I did always want I think my older brother, he was the same way. He's terrified of my mom with tattoos,
Yeah.
so he still has no tattoos.
I'm so scared of my
And
mom.
he's Already has a family. I don't think my sister ever wanted tattoos, but I think they were all waiting for me to do it because
Are you
even the
ta- are you
piercings,
tatted?
my mom was like, "Huh?
Are you tatted?
No."
Oh, no?
I think because
You're the second person I know.
It's not a part of his quest.
I know.
because the
I feel like
watch
we need one.
watch when you guys all go to hell.
What's up now?
I heard you forgot the word.
You rebuke us.
Rebuke.
Bruh.
Did you say rebuke? Did you say rebuka?
Rebuke us.
That's a sick band name.
Rebuka?
Rebuka.
The
No,
pod-
yeah, but
Reminds me of, what is it?
Reputa.
Repute. What's the name from is it Norbit? Repute?
Resh.
Resputia. No.
Oh, Rasputia?
Yeah.
Rasputin.
Again, we keep doing
From,
it. but we forget
what's it
she has a
called?
I think because I
computer.
can't see the.
It's the Eddie Murphy movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Rasputia.
No, but
I think that's right.
on my 16th
Rasputia.
birthday, my mom took me to get my lip pierced, and my brother and sister were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, no.
But you're
And then
the
I got my
youngest,
ear
though, right?
stretched. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, my mom-
In
Somebody-
Hispanic family.
Somebody
Yeah.
told me I had
Yeah.
Mijo syndrome. I don't. It's not even like that.
It is. That's exactly how it is.
You chiquiao?
Yeah.
It's not even like that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
My-
it is.
It is.
Yeah, but I mean, I know those are the people that don't know how to cook and shit, and I was
You don't know how to
watching-
cook?
You eat cereal, dude.
Damn, Daniel.
You didn't even know how to make ice.
Ring,
I
ring,
gotta
ring.
remember.
Progresso.
I
You
gotta
can't
remember that.
sue. You can't say you cook. You can't sue.
We gotta
What kind of
delete the
bullshit
last
is
episode. We gotta delete the last episode.
This podcast is so different.
Damn it, dude. Just calling me. You guys are calling me out on my lies because recorded.
It's so weird. A host is getting roasted.
Always does.
Dude, I'm having a good day. I'm not getting roasted. It's good, baby. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Can't do this, man. I do know how to. Whatever.
I can barbecue.
It's okay, dude. I'm the oldest. I
He
can
doesn't
barely
eat meat. You
scramble.
can't
eggs.
barbecue.
You don't need meat?
I know how to do things.
No,
No,
he's a vegetarian.
I could barbecue some Boca burgers.
You-
my God.
It's what, so there's a Carl's Jr. by our shop, and every time because we carpool,
Right.
So he'll he'll drive down the mountain, meet me at my house, and then I'll drive in. He's like, "Hey, a nice cold bevy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, dude." So let's go to Carl's Jr. They have a Diet Dr Pepper dispenser. I'm like, all right, well, so does fucking AM PM. Yeah. He's like,
Probably
"But-"
get K.
He's
Circle
like,
K.
He's like, do you want to get a car? I'm like, no, not really. So we'll go through the drive-thru and spend $8 for 2 large drinks instead of spending $2
$2.
It's because
Yeah.
their Diet Dr Pepper's charbroiled.
Bruh.
Charbroiled Diet Dr.
I
Pepper.
hit the fuck out of my head. Right?
Oh shit. We gotta childproof this room.
Yeah, but there's a fucking legion of cats right outside that Carl's Jr.
Yeah, so we get to not get out of the car. We get charbroiled Diet Dr. Pepper. And then we get to some kitties.
But the other day I told him,
dude.
I'm like, dude, let's buy him a Beyond Burger and just leave it there and see how long it lasts. He's like, it's gonna be there for like a week.
Yeah.
It's true. I cannot eat any Beyond Meat. I'll throw it.
You have to try the Impossible Burgers. They're
Nope.
fucking. So Mike's
Bomb.
girlfriend, his girlfriend, she's vegetarian. I want to say, or I don't know what's the difference. And one night, I think it was the first time I did a podcast. They did Impossible Burgers, and I wanted to hate them so bad, dude. I wanted to fucking just throw them through the dirt. Like, these shits they're nasty. Give me a real burger, whatever. I took one bite out of it, and I was like, fuck, I like them.
Fuck, that's kind of bomb.
Yeah.
What was the story you told me about your mom? She got a Beyond Burger and she put bacon on it.
Yeah, dude. So like, that's how
Totally
I did
defeats
Johnny
the
Rockets, right? We're one of the only places you can get Boca Burgers back then. So you get Boca Burgers. So I have that too. And then wait, hold, can you put bacon in that? It's like, in your Boca Burgers, like, yeah, I want a little bacon in that. I was like, God damn it.
It's funny because you get the same look. Can I get the Beyond Burger with cheese? You're like,
Serious?
Yeah.
She's okay.
no. The best look is like, can I get a double Beyond Burger?
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, like the cashier's like, how do I charge?
Can we do that? Can we make a double?
Sonia!
Yeah,
then
you
the-
just
the-
charge it like this.
The girl with all the makeup on comes. She's been there for 30 years.
You did the nails.
Yeah, she has to click the.
She hasn't finished sharpening her eyebrows and shit.
Shout out to Charbroiled Dr. Pepper. Oh, he's practicing, dude. Watch out, Mike.
Yeah. It's gonna get cut out, anyways.
You start to-
Yeah, Mike, it records onto a separate track, so you can just.
Just mute him out.
he already said it on the podcast once. He goes, there's a program where we can just record all 3 cameras, and then we don't even have to fucking have you here switching and everything like that. And I'm like, dog, like I'm barely like it's not even a year yet.
Bruh.
They give him the switchboard. It's unplugged. It just lights up.
He's like your little brother.
yeah, the controller.
Yeah.
You feel the controller. You
Let
don't
him
plug it
play.
in.
You're like, fuck, why is he Mario jumping?
That's pretty fucked up.
Well, Jesse, appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah,
Coming up.
yeah, definitely. You guys want to know my first five songs?
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
My 5 songs? You guys don't want to know?
Yeah,
We're good.
I was thinking about it the whole time.
Daniel.
I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, all right, this conversation's kind of going long. They don't want to know about 5 songs.
I thought we got
Did
your
we
five.
finish his bands?
No.
No, we got to 3.
We got to River Rat.
Yeah. And then you guys started talking about it, and then you were like, okay, now.
Share the back. This is a big league, baby.
Can I get my camera? All podcasts are the same.
They're bullies. They're gonna unionize.
Hey, after this, we're going to strike.
Don't listen to him. He treats you well. Listen to his stories.
I got a
He's a
flyer.
commie, he's a
I have a
commie.
flyer I want to give you. Okay? I'm going to show you the light.
We're talking about our Jesus, Lord and Savior. The
Rebuke the
jokes
host.
with his- podcast. Rebuke the host.
All right, River Rats.
What did I even...
Warren.
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat phone. So it's the band Close Your Eyes, the Classic Crime, River Rats, Day Seekers, and who else was it? Oh fuck it, Codename Rocky. Yeah, Codename Rocky. They're in like heavy playlists right now. If I had to get rid of one, you said
Not get rid of kill.
oh come on.
Murder in cold blood.
You have to rebuke one.
Rebuke the fuck. No, I'm kidding. I think I can get rid of classic crime. No, I can't. Fuck.
Whoever you get rid of, we're gonna tag. Make this a clip.
Yeah, this is gonna be the clip for the week.
The Crunchwrap Supremes.
Oh, she fucking got us.
It's okay. That's not even the name anymore.
Yeah, it's Rebuka now.
Yeah.
That's the name of the band.
No, yeah. Those. Probably the classic crime. You know. So as much as I don't want to. As much as I don't want to.
You heard it here first. Classic crime.
Who is she? I don't.
You ever heard of classic crime? No, they're Christian.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there you
Oh my God.
Fuck that spiritual shit. No, yeah.
Well, guys, thank you, Jesse. Again, we'll try this again. You guys can enjoy all of Jesse's work on the Walking Blind podcast every Friday. I think that you guys put out like at midnight, right?
Well, we don't put out, but
So where should I be at midnight?
On YouTube.com/Walking Blind Podcast.
Walking Blind on everything.
Yeah, check them out. We talk about them a lot. They're our pod brothers. Jesse is a part of the show, even though they might not admit it.
Even though he doesn't get to push the button.
We're very sorry, Jesse, for showing you the light.
Wait till they do Zoom calls. They don't need you.
Yeah, we still need it for Zoom calls. We've done tests.
Damn, you guys even need it for Zoom calls?
It's awesome. Do you know how awesome it is not to do anything? Just show up and
No, I don't.
look at my notes. I got two things on here. One says drummer. One says influencer.
Mine says Jesse equals drummer.
With the heart next to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Dude, I was looking through this notebook the other day, and I'm like,
Plus cool.
these aren't my notes. There's too many. It's a full page of notes. They're here.
They're mine.
Do you want to plug any of your socials?
Just Instagram, Jesse_Toca.
Yeah, we'll tag it down below. Make sure you go give them a follow. Yeah. We're gonna tag them in like all the reels and stuff for this episode. Again, thank you, dude. Thank you for coming up, dude. I had a fucking blast. It was fun. It was a completely different. Like, I really enjoyed the other two interviews with Eric and Gil, but this one was just fucking fun.
Thank you.
Hanging out.
Thank you.
Not grilling them. Not charbroiling them.
Not charbroiled Diet Dr. Pepper.
They rebuked me.
Guys, whenever you're listening to this, have a great morning, great evening, great afternoon.
Yeah, have one of those.
I will see you guys next week. Peace.